The Rooms is calling on all teachers and all students across Newfoundland and Labrador to take the First World War Training Challenge. The First World War Training Challenge is an opportunity for your students to learn more about the Newfoundland Regiment during the First World War, while practicing some of the physical drill exercises they did as a part of their training. The Rooms contains films, photographs, training manuals, service records, and other print material from the First World War. From these primary sources, we know about the training the regiment received. This rare film footage is of the Newfoundland Regiment training in Scotland in the early summer of 1915, under the command of Sergeant Major Mackay. The first 500 from the Newfoundland Regiment had sailed for Britain in October of 1914, and so at this point, many of the men had been training for over 8 months. From the moment they signed up, the men of the Newfoundland Regiment received constant training. They went on foot marches, learned how to use bayonets and other weapons, practiced marksmanship and skirmishing, and followed a fitness routine. Basic training taught discipline, how to follow commands, and basic skills. One of the foundations of their daily training routine was a physical drill, just as it is today in the Canadian Armed Forces.
It's important to convey a sense of cohesion. That's what we're after, the ability to do all of this at the same time. It's about building the group together, and if you're able to bring that into the classroom, if you're able to bring that into that training session, and get the team to do the movements together, to raise their level of fitness as a team and as a group, then you're going to really see the benefits of people doing this physical program.
The First World War Training Challenge is a set of exercises based on the archival material in the Rooms collection, especially the physical training senior course, which was published in 1913 and was written by officers of the Regular Army for volunteers and cadets.
The size of it is fascinating. It's got lots of print, lots of detail here, but it's meant for being able to carry with you, so you have it as a reference, easily fit in one of your pockets on your tunic, or carry with you in your pack. So if you had to pull this out and reference training wherever you were, you could do so.
Youth from local Sea and Air Cadets and members of the First World War Historic Interpretation Group for King and Empire assembled at the Signal Hill National Historic Site to demonstrate the First World War Training Challenge physical drill. Nigel Wells, from For King and Empire, was our willing drill sergeant. Before starting the physical drill, the group needs to fall in by getting into formation. Participants stand at ease in rows, about 2 arm lengths apart. When ready, the drill sergeant will bring the group to attention on the word shun, at which point everyone should be standing with feet together, arms at their side, and fingers fully extended. During the drill, everyone moves together on the command of the drill sergeant, or at school, the teacher, though it might be fun to let students try being the drill sergeant once you've practiced a bit. The bulk of the physical drill session is made up of general exercises that work various parts of the body, including arms, legs, back, and chest. This section usually includes exercises for the body core, like the trunk backward bend, abdominal exercises such as the plank, a marching exercise, and a jumping exercise. As the soldiers progress in their training, the exercises get more complex. Any new exercises would be modeled first by the drill sergeant. The drill ends with a few final exercises. Today we would call this a cool down. The order of movements for the First World War Training Challenge is based on the physical training manual and does not match the order in the archival film. Once the cadets practiced a few times, the entire physical drill session took them about 10 minutes to complete. It was a chilly day up on Signal Hill, and we are very grateful to the cadets and for King and Empire for being such great sports.
I didn't know what I was walking into when I came this morning, but it was fun. A little chilly, but we were moving, so it was good.
It was cool to see the old uniforms they had and the kind of physical activity that they would have done back then and compared to now.
There's so many good reasons for us to be doing drill. It just helps us as a team. It brings us all together as a team. We really get to know each other and get to focus on how we can help each other out, and everyone just grows from that.
Physical activity isn't just important in wartime. It's an important part of everyday life today. While our lives may be different from the people who lived here 100 years ago, the need to be healthy and in good physical condition hasn't changed.
This is our history. To do some of this physical drill can certainly help you connect to the past and understand a little bit better, just to get that tiny taste of it, as opposed to simply reading it in a book, seeing the image, seeing the moving pictures. But if you can physically do something yourself, it will definitely help you have a better understanding for what these people went through.
Physical activity helped the Royal Newfoundland Regiment become one of the most respected regiments in the British Army, and it can help kids today to learn better and lead healthier lives.
Left leg, sideways, stretch, 1.
Whether you decide to take up the First World War Training Challenge by doing it as a part of a special event, or make it a part of your daily routine, we hope you and your students learn a little about the Newfoundland Regiment in the First World War and have fun.